help Bobby judge and stuff. So that was cute, key and everything. So I'm excited to see what else is gonna occur. And that's it for Bobby. I love you, per. Remember, if you like what you see and you like what you hear, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, so you can get notified when I go live or when I upload a video. And you know it's coffee, tea, or elaboration. Thank you.
Did you just cough at me?
No, no. I had to
I
cough.
know you
I'm
ain't coughing
sorry.
at me, ho.
So you know I talk about Kanye West on my platform because you know I like Kanye West. But Kanye West be giving like girl. One of my Twitter mutuals was like, "Girl, you gonna consistently be on the wrong side," and I know because I like to be the devil's advocate sometimes. But other than that, I like who I like, right? So y'all know I like Kanye, but Kanye got me confused. I don't even know, who the being is no more. I don't even know. I don't know what the being is, who the being is. I don't know none of that. So Kanye's been in the social media streets complaining about being treated off key by Kim Kardashian and her family as a black man. And, how they treat black men and this, that, and the third. And, he's all over the place talking about it. And, he's a black father. And, it's about him being black and this and that and that and this. And then he goes and he gets, starts a clothing line and he puts on his shirt, White Lives Matter. And so he's confusing us because we like, okay, White Lives Matter. We know that. All lives matter, Black Lives Matter. But whose lives matter? I thought it was your life that mattered. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. I just feel like Kanye just do all this stuff for publicity. Like anytime he got something going on, he got a new line. He's debuting something here. He's dropping some music there. He's got an album. He's got this. He just come out and use this platform to spew nonsense and stuff to throw us off. And then he does that for a while, and then he goes back into his shell. He said he's trying to create his narrative or just steer the narrative, but he just keeps doing off-key stuff. And I'm like, okay, yes, they did say you're bipolar. I don't know if I agree that he's bipolar, but the stuff that he does, it makes you wonder, like, what is this? And I've always been on his side, so it's just so confusing for me because I don't know where to turn. Because sometimes your faves confuse you and you want to support them, but you just don't know how. And I am not like a stand that's gonna be following you, off a cliff and an edge and this stuff. I do not do cult. I don't know how to do that. So he released a song the other day, some gospel song. I had to say no, like there's no joy. The Holy Spirit brings joy. When you listen to gospel music, it's supposed to be joy. You can have good harmony, but you gotta have like a joy in the spirit of the people that's singing. Like they gotta be happy with joy and all that. I'm not feeling it. That's one thing that you gotta be able to tap into in order to bring that feeling that makes people follow you. So I don't know if people just follow you because you're Kanye West. Kanye started a school. I don't know what kind of school. I don't know where the school is. It's just like when Oprah started that school, and you know how that went. These people just be using their names to start all types of businesses and stuff like that. Allegedly, I don't want to be talking too bad about people and then they come suing me. Kanye, do not sue me because I don't have nothing. I'm broke. I live in the projects, and I done already told y'all that already. I'm just talking shit. First of all, I know you ain't gonna answer me because you don't talk to broke people. So that's so I think that I could rest assured in that you and I know that I am broke, and so you don't have no reason to sue me. I'm just talking shit. I'm not gonna be here saying don't buy his music. He's the devil. Da 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 da. I don't got time for that. I'm just telling my opinions and my views, which we share all the time everywhere, like in the world. So even though this is a blog, I'm not saying people. I want you to think like me. I'm only delivering the news, the views, and the reviews of me, Mona Heights, and what people may have put in my DM or whatever. But I'm not telling you specifically that you must not buy Kanye's music or Kanye's music is this, that, and the third. I'm just saying, like the gospel song, I didn't feel the joy, so I didn't really like that. I didn't like the dystopian feel of it. I don't know what kind of Christian it was given Catholic, and for black people, we go to Catholic church, but I haven't really been to Catholic church since I was a child because I was raised Catholic. But the problem is that I never really liked the service because it was long, it was drawn out. They were singing in Latin, and I couldn't be bothered with it. And they's talking in Latin, and it's just too much for me. And I like black Negro spirituals. I like Pentecostal. I like those that type of soul music in the gospel and all that. That's what I'm looking for. So that wasn't working for me. But the harmony was great. And yeah, so that was my grows and glows um, for the new song. Um, and for Kanye, like, as far as my opinion of what's going on, so I just think that it's mostly just like um, marketing related and publicity stunts, and he does a lot of it, and he really has mastered that. And I think he's mastered it more than Kim because he generates like more attention than she does with all that she does. And I don't really like speaking about that because I don't. This is I'm not. It's not bringing them on my platform. So Kanye, I'll talk about, but Kim, I'm really not talking about because I'm not interested. Because it's just a different demographic from me, so I just don't go there because I'm broke too. I don't know, but it's just not. I'll put up a one clip or something, or a one comment, but like to go deeply and talk about that, I don't want to do that. So, that's it really for Kanye. I just wanted to give my views on that. I don't know if you know, but they banned him from Twitter, like blocked his account from Twitter because he was over there talking some anti-Semitic stuff. Meanwhile, he's saying white lives matter. He's speaking and they're saying it's anti-Semitic. I just don't understand. It's confusing. That's what's confusing. Like, what the hell? And then he came on Twitter and he was like, I can't dislike Jews because black people are Jews too. And then he deleted the tweet. We are Jews. You already know that. We know that. Deuteronomy 28 tells you that, and it tells you about the cousin among us that is going to rise up and steal our birthright and all that. And that's the Jews. And then like there was no J in the alphabet. So the word Jew doesn't even exist. And there's so many different things we were taught as black people, black knowledge and black history, like that we could go into. And it tells you that the Jews, like how you know that black people are the Jews is because the book was written for the Jews. And it tells you that you're going to go into slavery and that you're going to go to a land that you never knew, and that you're going to be bought and you're going to be sold, and you're going to have children and you cannot raise them, sons and daughters you cannot raise. Then you're going to be like under the scourge of the iron prison, or the iron, like the iron hand or whatever. And Rome was the iron hand in those times when the Bible was written, and America is seen as the iron hand now. And you will plant crops that you cannot reap and stuff like that. So it just kind of tells you the slavery story. Deuteronomy 28, it begins in the first verses to tell you about the blessing if you follow the will of the Lord, because the Torah, the law had gone before Deuteronomy 28, and it was all thou shalt this and thou shalt that, and blessed should. So it tells you like, if you do all that I have said in these commandments, blessed shall thou be. Because it ain't 10 commandments, like a million of them. I don't even know. They start in is it Exodus, and then they end in Deuteronomy. So Deuteronomy 27, I believe. So like in Deuteronomy 28, he's like, if you follow all these things, blessed shalt thou be, blessed in the city, blessed in the field, that Bible verse and those Bible verses. And then he talks about like, if you don't do these things, then these are the curses that shall follow. And the curses are like synonymous with the lives of black people, with slavery and everything that we went through. And like it tells you the story of the life of black people. So that's how you know that the black people are the Jews, allegedly. As far as like the black people in black history, like I don't know what type of school of thought it really belongs to, but it's something that I've read, heard, acknowledged, and understood. So I get it, all right. I wouldn't say Jews, Israelites, Hebrew Israelites. We are the true Hebrew Israelite, the first people. Black people are, is what they say. So I know I get it, but it's just like when you say that white lives matter, and then you say stuff that's like anti-Semitic to the people. I don't know if it's anti-Semitic. Please forgive me if I mean anti-Semitic if I say that black people are Israelite Hebrews. I wouldn't say they're the Jews or they're true Jews. They are Hebrew Israelites. That's what they are, and that's what the people are in the Bible that was speaking Aramaic, and the people that they are talking about, if it exists and is real. So first we got to determine if I believe that it. So let's not even go there. Don't sue me. Don't say I'm anti-Semitic. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm only relaying to you this school of thought. All right. So it's happening. It's occurring. I don't know what else is gonna happen, what else is gonna occur, but I'm waiting to see. Apparently, all of the man them were with Kim Tech, she mad them, and so on and so forth, because the Kardashian family allegedly them mad man, and when man done with them man insane, maybe them have GPP Jada Kingdom hashtag GPP. I don't know what it is. I fell in love with I fell in love with the brown one. We have nothing in common. A good turn man and a good man and a madman. So maybe them, the Kardashian, them good turn, good man and a madman.
I wanted to stay that way. Like, if you guys actually realize, like how there's a taller Kanye and a smaller Kanye, taller Kanye and a smaller, they're fighting for who's gonna be Kanye. They're fighting for who's gonna be Kanye, dude, right in front of you. And it's like, yo, bro, Kanye hops out of $1 cars, bro, and stands there and takes pictures and then hops in the car and leaves. Kanye goes and gives bags away, bro. Like, he was giving Louis bags away out there in New York, bro. He's a
It's not about his music right now. Most recently, it was announced that he is making a bid or a deal at some stage to acquire the conservative social media platform Parler, which is right now offline. Why? Is this because he was kicked off Twitter?
I believe that I suffered from exhaustion. I suffered from being lied to constantly by the people around me, by my management, by my ex-wife. And I believe those things can drive anyone to a point of maximum exhaustion. But I also raise those children.
Do you feel you have a voice as you're co-parenting now?
I do have a voice, but I had to fight for it. That hurts you when you have to like scream about.
Legal name Ye. I've changed my name like how Cassius Clay changed his name to Muhammad Ali. I'm sure you guys didn't mean it as any disrespect, but it needs on the Chiron changed my name to Ye. You can say formerly known as Kanye West if you like to, but my name is Ye.
Why'd you change it?
Sir, I need to have the name changed.
We'll change it.
I'm not going to let that happen to my children. So I have to fight right now. And the other powerful icons in black music, when they were at the top of the game, they didn't fight at that point. They were too afraid of losing whatever they had. So by the time they wanted to make a difference, by the time Bill Cosby wanted to buy NBC, he didn't have the Cosby Show at that time to be able to stand up when they wanted to literally throw him in jail, where they actually did throw him in jail. So people have to understand just the bravery. There's so many people.
Semitic comments as major companies announce they have cut all.
I don't know what's this opioid thing, man.
They seem like they're making it cool to be drinking lean and syrup and.
It's the most dangerous. It's the
Perks
most
and
dangerous
Molly's
thing that's facing, our society.
Are you
so why sign an artist that would promote that?
But I have to. I can't give up on people.
Don't you think that's hypocritical though? You're saying the
it's
opioid problem's a problem.
opportunistic.
Yeah.
I got people to feed. I got a business to run.
You're gonna make Dame Dash take this clip and call you a culture vulture.
I'm envious of the Jewish people. I'm envious of how they don't abort their children. I'm envious of how they don't shoot each other in the streets and then rap about it. I'm envious of how their families stay together. I'm envious that they turn their phones off on Friday night and the family comes together. I'm envious of how they do the business together. And I want that for the darker Jews. I want that for the black people.